So I clap for her. She deserves an applause. Shawty working so hard. She deserves that baton. Shawty, where your baton? Racing through my mind like she heard that. I got that work. I heard that she been on strike. I read your mind. She been on them dollars first. Caramel.
I so don't get started going on.
That's silent check which number do I ever pick up. Checking out.
The vocals are jiggle. The track is different. Why did you put you like out in your face?
Guys, if you get banned from YouTube for a couple of months, there's all you need to be.
Okay. Are you even recording? Okay. Finally, after all the moving, the migrations, everything, we can get this episode on the
Home renovations.
We did a lot for you.
Gents.
You don't know how his house looks, but it doesn't look like this.
Shot for the makeover.
Yeah,
Need to change the name of your podcast.
Yeah, takes and things. But it is the Everyday Gents, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It's your boy, my name. It's your boy, his name. And we got a very, very, very important guest today. You might want to ask your grandmothers to come and watch. She might see her favorite DJ on this podcast. Today we got the one and only, we got Mr. SANKS in the house.
Woo!
Actually, we in the house.
Put the clap music. When else to put the clap music, bro? Yeah, this one deserves the clap music. Welcome to the show, bro.
Shot for finally having me, Gents.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a changes t-shirt for those of you that can't see. A lot of changes were done in his living room, first of all.
The everyday home renovations 031.
I'm here for this. Right, first what we're gonna cut. Bro, just tell us a little about this way, please. I'm looking at the side of your core all the time. Yes, that's better. That's
Right, now we in.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first off the bat. I'm sure it's a question many people have asked over the years. Why are you the granny's favorite DJ?
That is a very good question. I can literally ask myself. It just popped up one day. Someone said, like in a joking way, yeah, my granny's favorites. Or it was actually someone in Joburg, I think, so it was my Tani's favorite. So I was like, oh shit, okay. And I was like, okay.
There's something there. There's something there can stick.
Let's run with that.
Yeah.
So did you coin that thing now?
Bro, I would literally, I haven't thought about getting it. What is the word? When no one else can
Trademarked.
use it. Trademarked,
Yeah.
whatever. Someone did use it one day. Someone else sent it to me. I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But do you think that helps you though to be labeled as your grandma's favorite DJ? Because if I didn't know you or heard you play before and I heard somebody saying your grandma's favorite DJ, I'm thinking we're going to Mario's or something. You know what I mean?
That can be one of the stories that we can bring up the night I played at Mario's.
You played at Mario's?
I played at Mario's.
Oh shit.
Me and DJ Wado, we got paid $50.
On the come up.
On the come up, but literally some people they do ask.
Yeah.
It was just literally not about the music or anything. It was literally just, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, hey, oh yeah, ask your granny about me. And literally, bro, there is some grannies that actually, girls' mothers don't like me, but the grannies, yeah.
Their grannies
smart.
Yeah, but grannies are like that.
Yeah.
I haven't met a granny that doesn't like me. So
Yeah.
grannies just like
Cheeks and
people.
all.
Yeah.
So it's always, if someone sees me or someone's granny that likes me or takes a photo with me, it's a thing now. There's pictures of a
And
granny kissing me and, you know, still peekies and stuff.
Do you play like family events?
A lot.
And do you make sure you play Vulindlela for the grannies? That's why they smart, bro. Oh, bro.
So at family functions, I do a lot of family functions, weddings, and then that's where the name comes out the most, because you know the grannies they there.
Yeah.
In the clubs and all the stuff.
So you go to them, they don't come to you.
Yeah, no, I make sure I pay my visits to the old age homes and all and functions and everything.
Oh wait, now you mentioned 50 Rand at Mario's. It got me thinking.
Yo.
Obviously, well, do you have an idea how long you've been DJing?
Yes, professionally in clubs, it has been 11 years, literally. I'd say from matriculated 2010, got told you can't do this thing until you climb a trick.
Yeah.
So 2011, I hope I counted right. 2011 was officially first year that I played.
How did you matriculate in 2011? Wait, aren't we the same?
I'm 30, bro. Matriculated in 2010.
I do have a few years.
I know there's a lot of people. How old is Pizzo?
Hey, I got good skin. But okay, so let's say so what you're saying, I said 11 years professionally.
I think I'd say 11 years professionally.
Okay, so in those 11 years, was there one standout worst experience that you were like, yo, this is the pits? You don't have to tell us the club or the venue or the owner. Just tell us what happened, if there ever was an experience where you were like...
One of them was Mario's.
Must have been 11 years. Mario's
was, except we walked in, I don't even remember. I think my uncle is, used to be like in a band. He still sings, like he used to do Zacks and stuff. He's like, I've got a buddy, just go there, go play for an hour, blah, blah, blah. We probably played for like 2 hours. Walk in, there's a resident DJ there, and he's just like, so I'm looking at this place and it's dark, and it's those aunties and uncles. So I want the full rundown. We get there, no owner, nothing. It was this resident DJ, bit of an older Bali. Yeah, you see that one there? Yeah, she got AIDS. That one there is strolling with that one's husband, and then that one there is strolling with. And it was grimy, and we literally, I don't even remember if it was a DJ box, but we were there.
Yeah.
We waited, we played. Then the Lani came out. Hey, there's a $50 for your petrol, lacquer, and we left.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think me and Wade were probably at Ep4 Palace every weekend. So you're like, it's in the Wenties, we there every weekend.
Yeah.
Let's go play at the spot.
Ep4 Palace used to jump though. Yo,
And
back
I
in
was
those days.
from Greenwood Park coming 2 out, and we were safe.
Yeah.
Wade's friend, it was her uncle's Joel at the time, whatever.
Yeah.
So like we knew her, we were okay. We eventually got to know the bartenders, etc.,
Yeah.
and never.
The same old that owned Pool City before. Huh?
I have no
That
idea
old-
about who's owning what there.
You remember Pool City
I
though?
used to enjoy
Still the
Pool
same.
City.
Hey, bro.
Until that one day we fight there and the lady fell out the window. Bro, no, what happened is the one window was broken and there was no burglar codes. I don't know why. And I remember, bro, I remember it like it was yesterday on the jukebox. It was Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey playing I Know What You Want.
Yeah.
And second verse is happening. I remember I was aiming and I forgot who I was with. There could have been Bees in him. And someone said, it can't be. So I'm looking at like this, so it doesn't mean I can make the shot. And I look up and I see him looking behind me. As I turn and her mom's going, bro.
Yeah. She was falling for you, bro.
She was falling for something she was thinking. Yeah.
At least it wasn't Busta Rhymes break your neck. Yo, aunties falling out windows and all. But like at that time, clubbing was
It was an experience.
It was there's a guy bouncer there you'll probably know. Used to watch that hit people every week.
Yeah.
People getting thrown down the stairs.
Yeah.
Fighting. It was just like
It is what it's normal.
And the way colored people look back at it and say, the good old days.
no, we're watching people get shot in all outside clubs. How was it the good old days?
But it's crazy how like desensitized we are to that kind of thing. It's like such a norm now. I remember when I first went to
Look at this thing, bro.
Yeah, that gets stuck.
stuck on you. Yeah, I remember when like we first started going. Well, my experience, my first club experience, I was 12. I went to the old Zoom, the first Zoom, the King Street Zoom.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to be in the club. I just ended up in the club. But that's a story for another podcast. But over the years, I was always banged to be in clubs because I'd hear the stories.
Yeah.
And that time when we were coming up, gangsterism was a lot more. It wasn't so much about. And it's a lot up close and personal. A lot of people wanted to stab people. Now everyone got guns, but back then someone had to come close to you. They had to rip your flesh open.
Yeah.
It was like happening like that. So I'm like, hey, I don't want to get stabbed. I had no stories with anyone. I'm still a young lighty, but in my mind I'm like, I don't want to get stabbed. That's all I.
Where, at Ep4 Palace?
No. Not at Ep4 Palace. It was at Oh man, what is this club's name?
You said the old Zoom.
No. That was the first.
Short.
See, when you're paying attention to water and not the story.
All Zoom, Xanadu.
But anyway, that doesn't matter. My point I'm making is coming all those years in the roads, you see people get hit. You see people get stabbed, get shot, get robbed. And back then it was like, you freeze up. Now it's like, yo, unlucky.
Yo.
Hey,
It's
bro.
like, yo, unlucky. Do I know that? I don't know that. Hey, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Carry on around.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's robbing you? Start looking for who's robbing you.
Yo.
You know the robbers too. Like, hey, who's that? Oh, I don't know him. Unlucky.
Now people want to be the first to report it on social media and say,
Hey.
hey, you heard it here
That's
first.
the flop now with social media.
Hey, bro.
You find out like this.
Social media can also be a positive thing, though. Also, like, let's look at starting up brands. You are one of the founders of Sunset Sunday. Tell us, where does that come? Where does that come from? For those who don't know, Sunset Sunday, it happens on Sundays. I'm just gonna start there. It happens on Sundays around about sunset time.
when we have a sunset, because
Yeah.
Durban weather,
Yeah.
that stemmed from. You were also there at the tail end of Olympus days.
Yeah.
At the time, it was me, you, Naughty, was Kingdom, which we all forgot about.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, we clean forgot about him. And we were just like, I don't know if the owner said, give me something on a Sunday, or we went to him with, there is a market for a Sunday. And me and Naughty were like, hey, let's put our heads together, let's come up with a concept.
Yeah.
Sunset Sundays launched. We had Naughty did a balloon drop. We had tickets in the balloons. You won a bottle. You won this. You won 4 Jaeger bombs.
Oh.
The launch was good. As you all know, Sundays worked. We came from Levu, Sky Sundays. We taught. I'm not gonna say we taught, but we gave people a thing to do on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Go out, buy a bottle. I mean, back on the boat, it was buy a bottle, you get a table,
Yeah.
or else go stand
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a table? Go buy a bottle, spend 1,000 rand.
Yeah.
And then after that,
What they gonna do? There's
views.
water outside. They can't say,
They can't
never
say,
mind,
hey.
we're going home.
Yeah.
When I park outside, you're standing outside, squashed, because so many other people are
Did
gonna buy a
anyone ever
bottle.
fall off the boat?
Surprisingly not. Surprisingly.
Drunk
So wait,
on a boat.
I'm
Phones have fallen off though.
I'm lost. Sunset Sunday started on a boat.
No, Sky
The concept.
Sundays, yeah, the
Oh.
concept of
On
a
a
Sunday,
Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you had
That's-
Sky Sundays that was happening on
Yeah.
the boat, and then that's okay.
And then-
So during that time, you were doing Olympus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, we were doing the boat, and then Olympus came along. The boat then fell away.
Is your thing still recording? Please check.
We were
Yeah.
still looking for, but we had it there in front of us. There's the nightclub, use it, it's on a rooftop. We also try to stick to rooftops now because it started on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Durban people, they want a rooftop. I know if I go somewhere and there's 4 walls around me, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nowhere to run. I can't see the outside.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
You know, run off a rooftop.
Bro, as long as it's open, I'm scaling. I'm over the wall.
Yeah.
And colored O's and jumping over walls, you know too well for
Hey,
that.
we are
Back to the good old days.
But yeah, no, hey, like nightclubs and stuff for me now. Nah.
It's not your seat.
If I can't see the
Would you
outside,
would you do another boat event?
definitely. If someone had to buy that same boat, I would hope they'd be like, hey, we need your guys back.
Yeah.
The boat went on auction. It's been rotting there for the past so many years. I think since 2019, end of 2018. It's been chilling there. It's still chilling there.
Who knows? Maybe Durban Tainments will make enough money to buy the
Yeah.
boat themselves.
But do you think it makes financial sense to rent it?
Definitely.
That
If-
boat
if
is-
that boat alone. Sorry, I need my calculator.
Because it's like
I remember
20.
the numbers.
If you're going around the harbor, I don't know the size of the boat, but I know the one that I went to.
But
Was like
just around
20
the harbor,
grand.
they will never go out.
We actually were supposed to go out the one day, but we were supposed to take all the furniture off the boat. Because once you go out to harbor,
It starts-
out to the sea, it's
Yeah.
that boat is actually a ferry.
It looks like a
It's-
ferry,
it's-
like a big
They got
ferry.
given a shell. They bought it for so much, and they said, okay, we're gonna throw furniture. We're gonna throw. It's literally just a box. We're gonna
Yeah.
throw furniture, speakers, lights, and we're gonna sail around the harbor for 2 hours, and we're gonna charge people
Yeah.
500 rand a person for dinner.
Mm.
550 actually, at the time, times 120 people seated, 66,000 just to enter your starter, main course, dessert, klar.
Yeah, so if it's a full bout for 2 hours, you get 66,000.
66, and then you're still making your
It's
money.
not
on
just
the bar.
it's not just a podcast, ladies and gentlemen. this is financial advice.
I would gladly, and you're sailing Friday night dinner. You could be doing busy weekends like Vodacom July. You're doing Vodacom July pre-party in the afternoon. You're sailing for dinner in the night. You're sailing Saturday if you want to do a breakfast or lunch cruise. Mainly you do a dinner time cruise. And then you're doing Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday the boys to see between, let's just say, 50 and 200k. And that was like 1-2 people buying food with their platters, with their tables
But
and
mainly
stuff. But
dog.
mainly alcohol.
You.
Yeah.
Guys coming from Joburg.
Yeah, but
Make
there's
sure
no
what's-
harbor in Joburg. So
Yeah.
It's an experience.
It's something that used to happen when you hit that ramp, models,
Gone.
gone.
But
in
then-
harbour.
So that used to happen daytime or nighttime?
Daytime, bro. Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock, we open. Boarding from Upper Street till about 5 we sail. We sail, let's just say we're sailing for 2 hours. Let's say we sail, let's just call it 6 o'clock for 7. Still waiting for people. If people are taking long, we vying. They're coming on the rubber ducky, and that's where you're getting wet.
Yeah, it's only-
Yeah.
And you parking. Half of the time it's us with our equipment like this. We splash the water. Cherries that are late with their heels and their short dresses, they're on this boat. We're sailing for like 2 hours. We look at the bar. Hey, bar's ticking. Let's go around again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are checking. Hey, we can't get off now. We literally holding your hostage. Spend your money. So we used to start open at 3. Sometimes I remember you leaving that boat Monday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, because people just didn't want to go. We docked, we next to land. No, we staying on this boat. The boat's just rocking a little bit.
Yeah.
We staying.
Hot.
And what about like people up-G'ing and all that because now they didn't take their pills?
True.
Does it happen to spam?
Literally, I can even tell you people's names.
We don't mention names on the show.
Buckets. But not even seasickness because they were drunk.
Oh.
Not those silver ice buckets. Oh, how many of those that we had to
Well,
throw
compromised.
away?
Yeah.
Yo, I've seen. I probably got photos and videos of cherries in the bucket.
Yeah.
I've literally got all the photos from all the events we done in that boat.
And in the brown corner, he didn't know that was happening. He said, throw his bones. He said, meet up. He's only
Ooh.
suck it.
That time.
But that doesn't just happen on a boat. It happens everywhere.
And
Everywhere.
then Sanks is parking there like, right, I won't tell him anything.
You know, sometimes cherries will come up to you in the DJ booth and be like, I want the song, and you can smell the vomit on
Bro.
the bed, and you're only eating these ones.
Smelling liquor is one thing. Smelling that you just vomited and now you're coming to talk to me. Yeah.
And still trying to act
Hey.
pretty with the vomit
Yeah.
in your mouth.
Yo,
It's
bro.
terrible.
It is.
But this is the kind of stuff that we see.
That is, but the DJ life isn't an easy life. You know, a lot of people take it for granted that they think DJs just come, they play,
buttons.
they play the music, they have a good time, party, go home. It's not like that. So on that note, what's the worst personal, not the worst venue, the worst personal experience you've had as a DJ?
As a DJ,
Yeah.
if
When
you're-
someone made you feel uncomfortable or someone did something or something happened, you're like, hey, I don't want to DJ right now. I don't want to be here right now.
And then
Yo.
follow that up with your biggest celebrity moment.
Yo, I'd say that's gonna be a tough one. And I've had so many uncomfortable moments. Because people think, like you just said, DJs rock up, play music, it's nice. You're always dealing with those drunk people now.
Yeah.
And then there's the drunk rich people. You remember Times Square Mhlanga, we used to get these people, they want money. They're behind us in VIP, they, hey, play the song. Yeah, play it. No, play it now.
Hey,
Then we-
entitlement.
Which is a
forget the
better
nice
crowd? Which is a
ones.
better crowd for both? This is a question for both of you all now. For drunk people or drunk rich people, which is a better crowd?
The best crowd is people enjoying themselves, in my opinion.
Literally. But
Even if they're
between-
drunk and enjoying themselves by themselves,
Yeah.
that's hundreds.
they can enjoy themselves.
But I mean, in terms of like what Sanks is saying now, you get the drunk people that come, but you get the drunk rich people. I'm getting a sense that the drunk rich people feel like because they reach they,
Entitled.
you know. So
And you also get two types of those. You get the
Yeah.
drunk, rich, annoying, and then the drunk, rich, that tip.
Yeah, the ones that want to be
Yeah.
your friend, but they don't mind giving.
Yeah,
you
our DJ controller is to chill there, and our money is to get slipped underneath.
Short.
Yeah.
Send a photo in the group. Hey, Gents, tips is up tonight. Hey, so,
Oh,
so there's
I
also
remember
two
there was
types.
one time I have to bring the story up and shout out to Wiz. Bro,
Yeah.
Wiz, this was at Times Square in Schlanger. Wiz took over. I took over from Sanks.
Yeah.
I played the middle slot and then Wiz came to close. But by the time he came, it was throwing. I had it rocking. He came, he played one song. And people thought it was him and they came and gave him the money. but he did give me the money. But first he kept saying,
You was thinking, hey.
Hey, I didn't even press play.
because I remember, I even
Yeah.
remember what the girl looks like. I don't know who gave her the money.
Yeah.
She, you're so amazing and it's 5 year. It's like, hey, thanks.
So
I'm only
amount-
looking.
The changeover period.
Hey.
It's a tricky one. Like you have to literally stand there until the next guy is ready to mix in. Then you move.
Then you move.
Yeah.
Because now you playing a song and I'm taking over from you, and you playing a banger and I rock up now. I'm just waiting for your song to finish. So I
But it
can
looks
play
like
mine.
he's throwing
Yeah.
the banger.
I'm throwing it.
That used to happen to me. You know what happened?
Ooh.
When Pizzo used to say, just watch over here. Then he buys, I say with the headset, like,
Tricky. Where's those people? that keep-
I say, yeah.
Where's those
I'm
ones
around,
that keep
lady.
randos?
But because we
Yo.
mature on takes, we don't forget answers. Bro, going back to the question you didn't answer, what was your most awkward moment?
Yo, I think the most awkward or worst moments. Oh yes, I got a story.
Right.
I
That's what we have.
got pictures of battle scores. Tiger 2000, my first residency. There's 4 of us residents.
Yeah.
Myself, Wade, Easy, Sam, RIP. Cartel came afterwards, but so one of the DJs is dancing with this girl. They got a thing going. So now end of the night, he's cloud, he sits. That time I'm playing closing.
Yeah.
The girl comes, play our song. Yeah, I'll play it. It was Miguel Adorn. Now, you know, if you're not there, I can't play the song now, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Yeah,
stop
you can't
what I'm
just
doing.
stop.
You can't just
Yeah.
change BPM to
Yeah.
BPM. You gotta-
She was also one of those drunk females that wants away because I'm drunk and I want my song now. I'm
Yeah.
dancing with this boy
Yeah.
and I want him to take me home.
Yeah.
No problem, I can play your song. It literally, she bit me on my arm because I don't want to play a song. And now the Dexter, yeah, she bites me. I can't eat a girl.
Yeah.
The next best thing is the table. Punch the table. I'm bleeding here from her biting. My knuckles are bleeding here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
she saw me punch the table, and then she just like, she let go of me, and
Yeah.
then she went to go carry on dancing, and I'm standing
One of
there.
made her think, okay, let me bite this old arm.
Bro,
Not even that.
Of all
music
things.
off.
The fact that she thought it's okay to bite. Imagine if a man thinks it's okay.
I
That
just-
will be in the
bro,
papers.
100%,
But
bro.
she can come bite.
to come
So
by.
you put the
100%.
music off.
Bro, switches off, not even just volume. deck, mixer off, CDs, that time still CDs. CDs out, still put my CD back in the sleeve in my CD bag, headphones, everything, and I marched out. And then, bro, the Joel wasn't full, there was probably
Yeah.
like 10, 12 people.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Out the club, to the office, chill. The cherry still comes. What happened? You ever play my song? I'm like,
Ah.
that table was supposed to be your face. Not your
Yo.
girl. I'm not gonna hit you. If I were to bite me, I'm swinging. I was
Yeah.
a female now. I'm like, hey, I can't hit you. Let me take my anger out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this cherry still used to come back every week, and she still came again the following week at the same time, dancing at the same
Asking
to
for
come ask for
Adorn.
the same Adorn, and I'm like,
Mm.
bro, look at my arm. I still sent her pictures the next day. I'm like, look at my knuckles.
Yeah.
Bro, leave me. Don't talk to me. So I ended up becoming good friends with her,
Yeah.
doing charity work and whatnot. But that is probably one of the most irritating.
Experiences.
Yeah.
And
I
what
don't
the,
normally lose my temper like that, but yo,
Yeah.
that was.
and the follow-up question was
Yo,
your celebrity moment.
Celebrity
your biggest
moment.
Celebrity moment, yeah.
surprised it won't include anyone's granny, but I'm trying to think of a celebrity moment will probably be the biggest gig I've played. which, haven't played anything huge or at a time where it's full and there's 1,000, so many people. But your celebrity moments would have had to be in, Azar. I'm playing Janet Jackson, If.
Yeah.
Deleuze, Nadia Jafta, and DJ PH. Which is, PH is one of
If
those
you know,
guys.
you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you
And
know.
I dropped that remix. Oh
Shout
no,
out to
wait.
PH.
It wasn't a Janet Jackson, it was that
The Kate
Weekend,
Which one?
the
Scissor.
Zikomo remix of the Scissor, The Weekend.
Okay. Yes.
Drop that and PH turns around. What remix is this? And I'm like, there's my chance. I'll DM it to you. At the moment, I'm like, PH asked me what song am I playing? Chapter's there, Deleuze is there, they're all dancing.
Yeah, on
Remember
the stage,
Zara's
they're
thing
on
was
the
on the
stage,
top?
yeah.
They all there on the stage. I'm like, damn, okay. We get on the mic and all. What's up, Nadia? Hi, babe. I was like, shout out to my girlfriend, Nadia. I was feeling myself. And then I DM'd the song to him and I thought, he's gonna reply and asked me to send it to him. Nothing. I was like, wow, this guy.
The
But
alcohol
that's-
was complimenting you.
Yeah, the alcohol was there and he's just, like the way he turned around.
Yeah.
What is this all playing?
Yeah.
The turnaround as a window.
Yeah.
It's small
I
wins.
think that would have to be one of the highlight moments that I can think of off the top of my head.
Now, speaking of playing something like that in a club like Azar, we know as DJs, the DJs that know that your choice of music isn't traditional club music per se. Well, let me not say your choice, your preferred genre isn't traditional club music that maybe something like me I'll go play or another DJ will go play regularly. How do you find yourself fitting in the industry as somebody who prefers to stand out?
At the moment,
Fire question.
I
Hundreds.
this will what me. I don't know. I'm gonna answer another question. I don't think I fit in anymore. I don't think I'm one of the cool kids that plays everywhere every weekend.
Nobody's a cool kid anymore, to be honest.
It's now I don't even think any of us are cool kids. It's probably these unknown kids that are cool kids because what we're currently doing in the clubs is not even considered cool anymore. I
suppose so.
I'm a warm-up specialist at the moment. I play certain places. I check 9 o'clock. Gents, I can't make it. I got a gig, private gig. Alright, and you're playing closing. Okay, no flop, past my bedtime, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
But that warm-up set and that closing set, I'm still doing the untraditional stuff. I'll throw in now and again a club favorites, our people, their favorites, 90s R&B, which, as you know, I hate playing.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because when I started DJing, Tiger 2000, every Friday, Saturday, 9 to 10, old R&B.
Yeah.
Closing, old R&B, 5 to 6. Tiger 2000 at the time used to go until 8, 9 o'clock, and I'm there, and I was only allowed to play.
I remember that one birthday you carried me out through that fire exit through between the
yeah.
I was
The
very
Stones
drunk
and all.
I was very drunk that night, But that was years
But
ago.
and like we say, the good old days.
Yeah.
Not getting paid to play, playing those terrible hours,
Mm.
taking a kumbi to the club. The last kumbi at that time was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Parking outside the club for 3 hours till it opens. Maybe the cleaners will rock up maybe 8 o'clock. You go sit inside. Maybe have a practice session. Door opens at 9, right? All R&B. 4 to 5, 5 to 6 in the morning. All R&B. So currently I'm all R&B'd out.
Okay, so the camera recording time cuts. We don't ever tell you this, but we're trying to be more transparent in 2023. So we're telling you. So if you heard a story halfway, it cuts. Unfortunately, we even forgot what story it was. But on to...
Just goes to show how we're not scripted,
It goes to show how we're not scripted. But on to Sanks talking about how he hates 90s R&B.
Yo.
And on to him telling us off camera that Sunset Sunday is slowly having a demand for 90s R&B, or there's a growing demand for old school R&B.
Yeah.
It's a Durban thing, I'd say. But why do you think they don't want the new stuff or the alternative stuff? They want to go and dance to 90s R&B.
Our people are stuck in their ways. Like, I grew up on this. When I started going to the clubs, I want this. I'm still in the clubs and I still want this. I don't want nothing else. Like, there's still very good R&B that's out right now.
Yeah.
But our people don't want it.
But
They
is it
just stuck.
timeless like the old school music is?
I would say not all of it.
But there are some gems.
There are
Yeah.
that I will gladly play.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the gems that I choose are 90s R&B that you can still play. They don't get played a lot. So it's still...
Can you let some more? Never too busy.
When last have you heard... Let's say besides you,
Yeah.
when last have you heard any other DJ play that? If you ever heard
I haven't heard a
play
DJ play that. But my point is, could it be a thing of people being stuck in their ways, or is just the caliber of music too wish-wash these days? I mean, it's fire now, but then it dies down, and you still want to listen to Karen White on a Sunday when you're cleaning the house and singing about that, oh, that broke your hearts.
True.
No one's really, because the people singing about broken hearts these days, it's very explicit and very...
Can I input what I think it is? I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it now as you're talking, right? And because I'm thinking about all the different races, I feel like most of the time it's colored people and Indian people who like their music, and I think it's because of the way they dance.
Short.
Because dancing to the song is very important. Because, for example, if you look at, let's say now, this music there's a difference between music, how it was made and sung, and what it was made about back in those days, and what it's made and sung, what it's made about now. Back in those days, it was about love.
Yeah.
A Cherry likes to dance to a song about like that. But nowadays, it's about shaking your ass, grinding, this, that, twerking on this, that.
Yep.
And colored cherries and Indian cherries, maybe they're not so much vibing with that. You know, they don't know how to dance like that, or they don't like to dance like that. Maybe they feel it's too provocative.
They no more practicing in the mirror before the show, bro.
Hey, that
the
used to be
problem.
an important step.
Yo.
Practice the
I need
kick and
to
day before we
practice,
leave.
yeah, the 1, 2, there,
Before we
1,
hit the
2,
road,
yeah.
kick and day in the mirror.
You have to practice.
But let us know in the comments. I always say let us know in the comments. Let's change it to let us know in our WhatsApp.
Yeah, because you do be letting us know in the WhatsApp. Shout out to everyone that be letting us know in the on the WhatsApps. But I don't know, bro. I disagree. I mean, Sense can attest to this. We've been there. We've seen all races vibe to it when it's dropped at the right time.
Yep.
I remember one thing that I will claim, not my claim to fame, but one thing I did. Bro, sometimes as a DJ, there's a moment that hits and something just, I don't want people thinking we're possessed or something. Something just takes over, and a song you had never dreamed you would be playing, you're like, this song needs to get played now. I did it at Times Square with Manhattan's Shining Star.
Yep.
With young people, and everybody started slow dancing and screaming and singing the words.
I remember that.
So, but that's also a timeless classic. Now, 10 years from now, what are we playing in this day and age? People are going to stop and scream besides Sister Bettina.
Yo, there's nothing.
I can't think of anything.
But there's also another answer. There's too much music coming out now. This is a banger today. Tomorrow, forgot about that track. There's a new banger.
There's a new banger.
There's just too much.
Yeah,
we over consuming. We overindulging. It's literally
And
just
underappreciated.
yeah. Today, my favorite song. Tomorrow, forgot about that song.
Microwave society, you want everything like now.
Yeah.
It's literally that's another thing. Everyone's got everything here. Play your song on the way home. Exactly.
I'm glad you said that, because now we have a neutral party here. This man upset me the other day. He didn't realize that I kept my anger to myself, but I was very angry with what he said. This soul said SZA is overrated and she can't really sing.
I didn't say she can't really sing. She can sing, but she's overrated in my opinion.
Okay, who do you think? Okay, let's keep it with ladies of R&B at the moment. The LMIs, the SZAs.
Snow Allegra.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you there, but I will put Snow, Ella, SZA, her. I'll put them in a line. They there, but I can't tell you which
Who's
one is
better?
better, but I can tell you in an equal line. I'll line them up.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound bad. Line them
We know
up.
what you mean. You put them in the same group. That's what
Yeah,
you mean.
they
of the same
top
caliber.
tier,
Yeah.
and they to me they are all equal.
But you see, this is the kind of argument that leads people to come to the joint and say we want 90s R&B. People
Hmm.
can't decide what they like, even if it's good.
This
Eddie
is
is
true.
good. SZA makes good music. I played a SZA song, a slow song,
Mm.
in a popular club, and
Yeah.
people started singing the words. I got witnesses. But my point is this. I think people are just too afraid to be individuals and say, I like this. Because remember we used to grow up, one will come with a song, edit song, like, what, you like that song? The song is dying.
Yeah.
Now you're feeling bad for liking what you like.
Exactly.
You see,
Yeah.
people are being bred to understand that I have to like what the people like. I'm scared to like what I like in public.
Sheep mentality.
Yeah.
They
But if you
all
open their phone, the same song you're playing that they don't want to
Yep.
dance to is the most played song in their phone.
they're playing it in the car, in the shower.
They know the words.
They're not jumping in their car and putting on 90s R&B.
But I want to ask you a question, Sanks.
Mm.
Do you play local music, like local music, like the O's? I don't want to say the people's names,
Yeah.
but you get my
Yes.
point.
Yes, it does.
And
I can answer that too.
over our people's heads.
I'll say this. Sanks taught me to not be ashamed to play local. Sanks is the reason I play local artists.
Mm.
He showed me that this thing can be played and it can go down.
Why do you think it goes over the people's heads though?
Bro, for
Even
example,
if it's a locker track.
I was playing in Maritzburg over December, and I played certain crowds. Okay, hey, this is our always from the Kali. We know all the words. It's Navai down. Certain times, most of the time, playing this local. Oh yeah, cause okay, and it goes back to our people don't support each other.
Yeah.
I was in Maritzburg, and I played an artist from Maritzburg, and everyone's yeah, okay. I'm like, I know you all know the words to these numbers.
Yeah.
I'm in your city. I'm playing your artist.
And no one cares.
No one, everyone's. I'm gonna go sit down.
Yeah.
Play Chris Brown or Drake. Woof, dance floor full. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you don't even know all the words to this number, but you're here
But
for
if you play
it.
a Drake song in a Drake system when Drake was starting,
Yo.
the whole floor would have been full.
Exactly, and it's same with it's not everyone's marks this song. Nah, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna
Yeah.
relax. You'll
Yeah.
carry on. Why is this DJ playing this local stuff?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes all it takes is for one person to start dancing, for people to realize they can be comfortable. Because once you see one person dancing by themselves,
Yeah.
then you see another one, all of a sudden the dance floor's full. Because people,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they do like it, but they're ashamed to like it by themselves.
Yeah.
That's why as a DJ, I'm putting you on game up and coming DJs. Don't DJ for the venue. If the venue is thin, find someone or one table to DJ for. That will carry.
Exactly.
What about bringing your people to dance? Like, you know, for example, speaking about up and coming DJs, say, because as an artist, what you do, you bring your people to come and support you
Yeah.
in the show. So maybe like in the DJ sense as well, if you're up and coming, you bring one of your people onto cherries, you know. they're
Some
coming
people,
with
some people do that.
True.
We're looking at you, Blended. Shout out. No, but also that's also like DJs with good support. There's a good
Yeah.
support system. The people aren't coming to try and fill the club. They're coming because they believe in what the DJs are going to do. They believe in the movement that's being pushed. It's not like an artist where artists will hire backup dancers,
Yeah.
or the artist will move his entourage to the club because they know, all right, there's a rider, it's happening, there's going to be VIP, or whatever the case may be. It's
True.
just basically, except DJing, what you're doing ain't nothing, pull it.
Pulling.
And then that. But that,
Come support me.
but
You
even
like what
then,
I do?
they're
Pull
going to
in.
support you by vibing with you. They're not going to be on the dance floor, like making a dance floor for you, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's still a work you have to do when you get
Yeah.
to craft. You still have to, you know.
Like imagine you pulling up with this whole entourage and then you playing your sets or you're doing your performance and they just sitting and they're like,
Yeah.
bro, what did you come here for? Like, it's the same thing happens, for example, with private functions. I did a wedding, a very untraditional wedding this past Saturday. I'm not going to say untraditional because colored guy marrying a white girl, but the whole wedding was just very untraditional.
They believed in healing crystals and
it was very,
nothing wrong with
maybe
healing crystals. I'm
maybe
just
they
saying.
do,
Yeah.
but the whole wedding was, I did my homework. I had to play a lot of white music, and I always find out who is the party starter or who's starting the wedding march.
Yeah.
It's always that person that's not shy. I was at the bar, I'm talking to someone. They're like, yeah, no, I'm auntie so-and-so. I was like, oh, okay. So I've looked at the list. Every guest put in a request. They made my job very easy. I was like, okay, so you requested this song, that song.
Yeah.
Apparently, you the party starter. She's like, yeah, of course. I was like, okay, so when I open the dance floor, you're going to guarantee dance because I'm playing your song. And literally, woof, dance floor full from the get-go.
Yeah.
Whole night, everyone danced. Certain people didn't get their request.
Yeah.
There's way too many. But the fact that I knew, it's basically like I know, hey, if I didn't know, you look like you like the song.
Yeah. You
Let
have
me
to
play
guess
it.
Yeah.
You're going to come support me. You're going to be that one person, like, this is my number.
Yeah.
And the rest of them, okay, she's dancing to the song. I'm also going to go dance. And then everyone comes out of their shell. Dance floor is open. Your job is on the way. Most of the time, you'll definitely find that person in the crowd that you know or that you can see, this table will probably smack this number.
Yeah.
They're already bobbing their seats.
Yeah.
Let me play this. That table comes and dances. And the rest will follow. Unfortunately, with our people, it's hard to get that one. And that's why our people, when the lights are on, they don't want to dance. They want to dance in the dark.
Just on
Never
Oh.
find people. They like reverse. No, they actually like. No, let me not finish that sentence. Let me not finish.
I know where that was going.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to ask you this. Based on that, right? Because you mentioned like people coming with their lists and everything, and it makes the job easier. Which is more the better approach to feel the crowd? Because I remember Bizzo earlier on also said you can tell himself today I want to play this number, or to come with an actual set like you said. Okay, you did your homework. You know you're gonna play white music, so you came with a set.
Yeah.
Or you just coming there to feel the crowd. Which works? You think better for?
I think definitely feeling the crowd, especially like with that wedding.
Always feeling the crowd.
I knew exactly what I'm getting to a certain extent. The bride gave me an extensive list of songs. It was almost 3 A4 pages.
Yeah.
So I knew this job is going to be easy. But they will, and every guest at their party gave 1 to 4 songs. So I was like, it's easy.
Yeah.
But of course, there's going to be factors that you can't put in. Whereas, hey, you might have requested a song. Some of them were not even dancing songs. They were like slow numbers. So I'm like, okay, you're a difficult one. I'll play your song while you're having dinner.
Yeah.
But it's always better to feel the crowd. I played a lot of stuff that wasn't on the list because the crowd gave me that feeling
The
that
energy.
it's safe to play this other song. And they were like,
That is one of
Yo,
the best
okay,
feelings as a
yeah.
DJ you can have. That safe space feeling.
Yeah.
it's definitely.
What is the 2 questions for you? Yourself as well. What is the one thing that you would like people to know about DJing at this opportunity? Like, you know, some people always come and do certain things, and now you let them to know, listen, DJs don't wada. The second
We
question
don't do
is-
it for women. I want to stand here in 2023 and let you know.
It's back then, yeah, like back then it was dancers and condies. Now it's like DJs. Now with the Gen Z and all, I don't know what they doing it for.
Yeah.
Like we used to do it for, okay, not for the cherries, but the cherries were a bonus. Okay, the girls like the DJs. Now it's like, oh, you're the DJ. Oh no. Now it's like it's a bit of a bad thing.
Why?
It's the DJs. It's people still got the mentality that the DJs are with multiple girls, and okay, in
Now
some
the DJs
cases
the
it
DJs
is,
are
but
the new condensing taxi drivers.
basically, like we get these
That's crazy.
memes.
My Bali used to own taxis too. But even more cases, one of the biggest promoters used to work for my Bali. That's how I met him.
Yo, my
so
word.
taxis and DJs are all.
We all under that bracket, you know.
That's why in the taxis they play the oldest mixes.
You
know,
check.
coming up and down,
The
they play
first
those.
place our mixers are going to, give it to the condies and the taxi drivers.
Yeah.
Because our people that are in the jewels used to be traveling in those taxis.
Yeah.
Now we have to probably give our mixers to Uber drivers.
But now it's our taxis. I'm saying our taxis. Our mixes are online anyway.
Yeah, you
Now we give the link. We know we receive my link. We know.
Easy accessibility.
The other one I
Easy.
wanted to ask, the second question was, what's some of the best parts that people don't know that DJs meet up with?
Food and alcohol.
When we get spoiled with a bit of a rider. Like it's becoming more of a thing now where if I go out to a place, if I'm not DJing at that place and I have to go to the bar and pay for alcohol, it's like, yo, this is weird. Normally it's just like, hey, yeah, okay, signed a tab in of the night, okay, hundreds, or I got a shock recently where I was on the way to a gig. He was also on the same lineup, and the guy was like, oh, by the way, you got a tab of so much, but if you want to put your tab together and get a bottle, that's fine. I was like,
we can consolidate.
Yo.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was
Yep.
there that night.
I was like, yo,
Are you
okay,
there
that's
that night?
top.
I have no idea.
But anyway, yeah.
Yo,
And shout
so-
out to that venue.
Yeah, that venue, if
No,
they're watching,
shout out
they
to that
should
venue.
know.
Those people that manage us at that venue.
Sure.
It's
So
very good to get taken care of. To have that feeling of you
bro,
taking
as a
care of.
DJ, like I
Cared
said,
for.
that night in Moari, I was walking, don't know who you're dealing with, no owners, no managers. A lot of places still, you walk into the place, I hear this on other podcasts I listen to, where you don't get a manager or owner greeting you, taking you to set up. A lot of places it's still just, hey, you have to go look for where the DJ box is, you have to find the residents, you have to set yourself up, you have to go get your own drink. But in a lot of places you get a designated bartender, or the owner or manager will be like, hey bro, what you drinking? Oh, you drink? Oh, I got a bottle on my table, I'll pour for you, just grab a glass or I'll get you a glass. It's thankfully become a thing now. If we getting looked after, we're gonna perform better.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
at
very
any
good
job.
field. Hospitality is
Yeah.
I would say it's up there with Scissor and all of them in the same category.
Do you have riders though? Like, I know you're residents at certain places, and at certain, from what I understand, moving with there's certain places when you're a resident, it's automatically certain perks that you get. But if you're going outside, booking private events, do you have a rider?
Bro, surprisingly, some places the groom sometimes open bar.
Yeah.
Some couples you get the bridezillas and all, you have to go pay for your own things.
Yeah.
Or if the groom,
Bridezillas.
that's I deal with a lot of them. But sometimes the groom will be like this past Saturday, bro. I had my own tab running. I booked my own accommodation, but everything went so smoothly. The groom kept coming to me, and I'm like, shit, something's wrong. Hey, bro, thank you so much. This way, that way. And I'm like, bro, can you go enjoy your wedding? Don't
Plus you're
keep
not
coming.
together, so I noticed that.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Before, a bar tab, it used to go down. And like the groom offered to buy me drinks. I'm like, no, bro, my drink is full. And because I declined, and he told me, you can finish. We're going to go to the after party. Drinks on me. Normally, I'd be like, yes. But I'm 2 hours away from home. I have to pack up. I have to go sleep. I have to wake up, pack the car.
The part they don't see.
It's, the part that they don't
Also,
see.
glamorous
They
when you
see.
carry speakers
Yeah.
back in the rain. You're trying to protect the speaker. You're trying to protect
And
yourself.
bro, and this place had
And then
stairs
as you
for
get bored,
days.
There's 1, 2 gunshots right around the
Babe. Yeah, is this why I wanted to sit inside now? It's safe outside, yeah. But literally, bro, like I didn't get a bar tab, or there probably wasn't an open bar, but I know they had their drinks. But the groom still gave me a tip when he made his final payments. He's like, hey, bro, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I threw in something extra. That extra money covered my tab and my accommodation that I paid for. I wasn't supposed to stay at
So
the
it's
place.
just sheer profit then after that.
Basically, it's
beautiful.
I got accommodation, breakfast included, my drinks were covered.
Also goes to show when you do your job right, you get appreciated. Because I want to talk, like we talk about how DJs have it hard, but there's a flip side.
Yeah,
There's DJs out here skidding, but wanting the same treatment that they see the other DJs get.
true.
There's also some DJs that think just because me and say there's a DJ that's made it, and that's also up and coming, he thinks because he's on the same lineup as this guy, him and this guy are now
We equal
Yeah, now.
and we must get the same
That's what's getting
treatment.
Hennessy.
That's gonna be my next part.
I need Hennessy too. Like,
Yeah.
That's also not just Hennessy, I'm just saying. I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just saying some people they want to skip the putting in the work phase.
Yeah.
And some people put in work without even believing in the work they're putting in. Bro, there are DJs out there that make music but never play the music they make.
True.
They will go play 90s R&B or other
Yep.
people's music, but they don't
Not
play
their own.
the music they make. Now, what does that like? If you don't even believe in your music,
How
how
you
are
gonna
we
get
gonna believe in your
other
music?
people now to believe in it?
See, because people like, we say like the Cubses or the big name artists, they come for all these thousands, they get the riders, whatever they say goes. to get there, you have to. Imagine Kamsa came in and didn't play. Every song he played wasn't his.
Yeah.
True.
Imagine then.
Then why did we get him?
Yeah.
But this is a question for both of you.
Mm.
Does DJ beef exist?
Yo, in Durban, I can tell you, mainly in Durban, our 3 major cities, Cape Town, Joburg, Durban. I can tell you the biggest beef happens here in Durban. That's why this was ripped. Because here in Durban, Joburg, the guys move group.
Yeah.
You got an event, I'm playing at your event. I got an event, you playing at my event. Durban, it happens, but it's very small, but there still be like a bit of beef. Cape Town, I went there in November, and I know a few DJs, and I got to meet a few, and I'm like, bro, are all the DJs nice like you? He's like, nah, bro, we're very close knit. I'm like, yes, sis, I need to move here. Because what we dealing with in Durban is completely different. Like, you notice me and Puzzle will be on this lineup, and then those will be on that lineup. And then when we all on the same lineup, it's like, you walk into the door, we all playing together. Me and Puzzle are there, Darrow's there. I'm like, how? These all are all graphing together. Why Darrow parking there and Darrow? It's a bad thing for us to all sit together though, because we'll talk till Thy Kingdom come.
But
Yo.
I don't know what it is, because what's crazy is you can go and greet everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody greets with the same energy. It's cool. Good to see. Obviously, some people you are more social with Sanks than I am with another DJ in the lineup, or maybe I've got a better relationship. But it doesn't mean there's any malice or hate towards anybody else. But there's this thing, bro. I don't even know what it is. If people don't like what one person played, or if maybe one played better than another off the set. Now that whole thing is just all trying to be better. Bro, I don't know what it
That
is.
now turns into something
Because you must also understand
bigger.
our community. And when there's a mourner, it can become anything.
Yeah.
True.
It can become
I've
anything
had my
from-
fair share of those.
But so to answer your question,
Yo.
is beef? We just don't know what the beef is.
Yeah.
And we don't know who it's with either. We just know
there's
it's
beef.
in the pot, we just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
It's there, but
And you'll sense it when you're like,
Bro,
you can sense the energy before you even get to the venue. You sense the energy on the build up to the venue. You also must remember, we know more than just DJs. We know events planners, we know promo girls, we know people involved in the back end. So there's a lot of things that sometimes get spoken about.
yeah.
Or there's a lot of things that a lot of DJs, I'm not just saying us, a lot of DJs won't take it to the chin or take it in a professional stride. Like maybe an event promoter just doesn't appreciate the way you play. Like I mentioned, Sanks plays alternative. He doesn't like playing 90s R&B. So maybe they'll say, we don't want Sanks because of how Sanks plays.
Yeah.
Someone else can hear that and say, this song's fucked in you. You
Short.
can't play shit. Now there's a beef now. That's how it's going here.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you see stuff
And
like
it's not
that.
even, like you just said, it's
Not
not
even like
between DJs and promoters and club owners, and that what he just said now literally happened a couple months ago. Hey, don't want Sanks because he plays.
yeah.
Like, okay, then don't book me,
You
bro.
know what's worse?
Yeah.
I was just shooting Pizzo when you're marching down here. Is that yes, there's beef and everything, but it's worse when it's in your own fucking circle, bro.
Exactly.
Because when I was walking down here, another bra of mine told me that one of the other bras back in the days
Yeah.
used to be talking bad about me now, all these years later.
Hi, bro.
You know what I mean? And so I was at the point of just like saying, you know, it's all these years later.
Yeah.
I can't now. You
Yeah,
know,
what you
Hey,
like
bro.
now.
What you said about me back then?
yeah. And it just goes to show back then we all used to be in the same
Short.
circle, same clique, but you smiling with these others, meanwhile behind your
Behind
back,
their
as
backs.
soon as you leave, they're busy.
Bro, it's still up till today. That definitely happens, and even like with DJs, one way. Hey, let's all play this. Like, bro, so then play something different.
I will say this though. I haven't openly seen actual hate between DJs where this X person outright dislikes this person or that person. What I think it is more so is there is a lot that is unclarified.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot that maybe needs to be spoken about between maybe just two people without a lot of people's opinions influencing it. And I think there's just a lot of misunderstandings because genuinely we can sit together. There's people, shout out to people like Ryan and them, Kim, Wiz, when we go out. I remember we used to go out, we had this thing of going out to Hooters and just all the DJs just cooling off. It's not about who's on events, what you doing, what you doing. It's just us, just the DJ community coming together.
Now it's indoor.
Now it's indoor soccer we play, but there is a community, and you can feel that things are like it's no more like it used to feel, where it's like every time you rock up, hey, there's something wrong here. Now you can feel it. It's a bit, everyone's cool, like more openly now.
Top idea.
And as much as everyone
it was
is
a top idea, but the last time we did it, they stole his camera and they broke the Wizard's car. So we on pause with that one.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. I was checking yesterday how no one's talking about indoor.
Yeah,
okay? I'm gonna go for a run.
Play everywhere.
Yeah.
But also one of the hosts broke his knee, so you'll be observing a grace period, a warning period.
Just a warning period,
but before we get too sidetracked, more important, because I don't know what I'm cutting out. This is a long ass episode. I want to know, bro, more about what's I don't want to say the end game like you're dying. What's
red bar? That was gonna be the question.
As long as it's not where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't even know where I see myself this afternoon.
Yo, bro,
what is the plan?